Hello everyone and welcome to this quick overview about how to use Clickup. So if you're watching this video, it's because you probably read all the information that is presented before this video. If you haven't read that, I highly recommend you to stop the video and go take a look on that, because we are quite advanced in here, so I think you should probably know how we get here. Okay, so first, as you can see, we have our three sections: to-do section, in progress section, and complete section. You can actually change the names of your sections. So with this pen, you can change the name of this one and this one and this one. However, I think they are quite useful as they are, because you can know what are you doing, what you have to do, and what you completed. So for example, if you click here, it will show you your task. So this is your task name. You can change it too. And pretty important, here it is the description area. You can add here as many words as you want. As you can add tables, banners, checklists, columns, templates. You can play here as much as you want. As you can see, you have plenty of options. So I will highly encourage you to look at this section pretty carefully, so you can know how is the best way you can organize your description per task. Here is also another feature that I think is pretty important: the day that you create the task and the due date. So if you click here, it will show you a small calendar in which you can select the date when the project is due. So for example, Friday at 5 p.m. and then you click close. But you can also play with this feature. And here is there's something actually that I really loved, and is that you can time track your task. So if you go click, as you can see here, it is counting the seconds, the minutes, and the hours that you are like spending in doing this block. So if you click stop, then you can see the total sum of time that you've been doing this task. If you close here, so all the sections are basically the same, because you're going to play with your tasks. By this I mean that you can move your for example, your block from the completed section to the in process one, or maybe from the in process section to the to do, or to the complete again. So you can actually play with your tasks within the application. You can also play with these tools that you have here. So here it shows you your name. I used my mom's account, so don't tell her. This is me, but if I share my profile with someone else, for example, in here, I will invite someone, I can add that person in here, and I can assign a task for that person. I can add the start date, I can add the due date, and I can add the priority. I can also add columns in here. So I can add a column here, and I can add these things that you are seeing here. I will encourage you to look and be curious about what things that you can add. I think it's highly important that you go through each of them, so you can know what each of them do. I pretty recommend to add the status. I name it status, because you can name it as like whatever you want, but I name it status because I like to know how my task is going. So if it is, for example, in process, I will move it to, well, I start doing my block 2, so now it's in process. And then I would like to say that is halfway, right? So everything I go in here, I will see that is my task is halfway. So that's why you basically play with your tasks in here. If you go up here, you can see your calendar. So you will see your tasks and when they are due. So for example, I have here this, I don't know, this automatic task that it was on the system that is due Saturday, right? So if I click the task, it will show me, right? It will show me the task. And this is actually a pretty good thing about the software. Every time that you click something and then you're new in the application, they will show you a small video, a small how to do list, and it is quite simple to get to know the application pretty fast. So don't worry. So later I will show you a picture about how my schedule looks like. As promised, here it is, a quick view of how my calendar looks like. So you can see that I have my study calendar in here. So you can see that I have to do a blog post for this Sunday, to read some content, to do a communication plan, quiz, and then blog post number 5. So yeah, it's pretty awesome how you can play and add as many things as you want. This was the quick overview about how to use the Clickup. I hope you find it useful, and I hope you like it. Please take into account that you can also download the software into your computer or into your cell phone as well. I am actually using the online version, but you can do it. So yeah, I will also encourage you to go into the application and play a little bit with it, as I think is pretty useful and it can be helpful to organize your daily life. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.